Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. Whatever you are, be a good one. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other one thing. You cannot fail if you resolutely determine that you will not. This too shall pass away. The power of hope upon human exertion and happiness is wonderful. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. I don't think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Commitment is what transforms a promise into reality. We can complain because rosebush have thorns, or rejoice because thornbush have roses. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. My own wisdom and that of all about me seemed insufficient for that day. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. I can make a general in 5 minutes, but a good horse is hard to replace. Force is all-conquering, but its victories are short-lived. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Nothing will divert me from my purpose. You cannot fail unless you quit. Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. I walk slowly, but never backwards. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. Be with a leader when he is right. Stay with him when he is still right, but leave him when he is wrong. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. All that I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Teach the children so it will not be necessary to teach the adults. How many legs does a dog have if you call the tail a leg? 4. Calling a tail a leg doesn't make it a leg. We are not enemies but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. Get books, sit yourself down anywhere, and go to reading them yourself. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. You have to do your own growing no matter how tall your grandfather was. I laugh because I must not cry. That is all. That is all. I am not concerned that you have fallen. I am concerned that you arise. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction of my own weakness and helplessness. The occasion is piled high with difficulty. We must rise with the occasion. As our case is new, so we must think anew and act anew. We must disenthrall ourselves, and then we shall save our country. Let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith let us to the end dare to do our duty as we understand it. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed. The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. The occasion is piled high with difficulty. Stand with anybody that stands right. Stand with him while he stands right and part with him when he goes wrong. What is conservatism? Is it not adherence to the old and tried against the new and untried? Neither let us be slandered from our duty by false accusations against us, nor frightened from it by menaces of destruction to the government. I expect to maintain this contest until successful, or till I die, or am conquered, or my term expires. I never, in my life, felt more certain that I was doing right than I do in signing this paper. Be careful to give no offense, and keep cool under all circumstances. In all our rejoicing, let us neither express nor cherish any harsh feeling towards any citizen who has differed with us. I am a patient man, always willing to forgive on the Christian terms of repentance. Adhere to your purpose and you will soon feel as well as you ever did. My politics are short and sweet, like the old woman's dance. The way for a young man to rise is to improve himself every way he can. They meant to set up a standard maxim for free society, constantly spreading and deepening the happiness. The leading object of government is to elevate the condition of men. If they stake their lives for us, they must be prompted by the strongest motive, the promise of freedom. Having faith that right makes might, let us to the end dare to do our duty as we understand it. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. You may think it was a very little thing, but it was a most important incident in my life. The proudest ambition he could desire was to do something for the elevation of the condition of his fellow man.